It is Sunday, June 21st, 2026. Time for another fireside chat with Dizzy and the fuzzy little puppy dog. And as you can see, instead of being in my backyard, I am out at the farm. Licorice is in the round pen eating, and she's still all by herself. We are looking for another horse and might have some news in a couple of weeks or so we'll let you know of that. And I have been going to spend some time working with her this week, grooming her and working her in the round pen, yada, yada, yada. But if you watched my one video, you know that I had a problem with something getting into my pen and killing a couple of my birds, and it's really messed me up. I am now coming out every morning and every night. I have 3 broody hens in the chicken house over there. One of them is in the process of hatching out her eggs. She has, when I checked earlier, at least 3 under her. I didn't want to do any more disturbance than that. I will be taking her home in the morning. Hopefully she's done sitting on those eggs, and putting her in the chicken pen that I have at home. And I have been working on getting the hardware cloth all around the bottom of that, because that was not set up for chicks. That has the 1x2 inch welded wire fencing. It's what was recommended to me years ago. Somebody told me that when I was looking for fencing that, yeah, chicks can't get through that. They can. But since I already had it, that's what I used to make that pen. And I got most of it done, but I had to stop because using the little poultry staples, and they're kind of hard to hit at times, and I ended up whacking my thumb a bunch of times, and I couldn't find a pair of needle nose pliers so I could hold on to the staples with that and hit them. So I figured I've got most of it done. I'm going to finish it up in the morning. What I am doing now, I get up in the morning, I go out, I normally let Olivia and her babies out of the chicken house, and they are closed in overnight. And then I come out here and I feed. Oh, there's Roxy, my favorite chicken. I'm so glad that she's not one of the ones that got eaten. Didn't want either of the other ones to get eaten either, but anyway. What was I saying? Oh, about the chickens. So I am, like I said, I'm making that pen so that they cannot get out of that. The chicks cannot get out of it. I had the majority of that done. I just have a little bit left to do. I will probably in the morning when I take them, I still have set up the little pen that I did have set up for Olivia originally, and I will set Marigold in there. She looks almost like Olivia, and it reminds me of a marigold, so that's why I called her that. Yes, Roxy. Roxy's pecking at me. So they are what's called a Wheaton olive egger. And from what I read, they're not supposed to go broody that often. Apparently they didn't get the message. And then I've got 2. I'm watching Olivia. She's pecking at the ground near Callie. I hope she doesn't peck Callie. The other 2 are Jersey Giants. I've had them go broody before, and seeing how they're going to do. I am almost completely done with what I'm going to be doing with the chicken pen. These electrical lines, I could not get as tight as I wanted them. I have something on order that will tighten them up. Just not sure when they're going to be coming. I ordered them, and it said sometime in July, and I figured, well, it's just an estimate and it'll be here a lot sooner. They're coming from China, so it might not be until July. And I will be getting some 2x4s. I will be doing the roof better so that I can have the metal fencing that's up there better. I had thought about replacing that with all new, but I'm not going to. That's up there. It's just going to be a matter of rolling it up enough to put down the 2x4s and then stapling it in place, and hoping that that's good enough. And I will be putting that over the chicken pen at home too, and hopefully that'll keep everything out And I will be having electric around that pen as well. I just don't want to put that up until I get done doing the top. So that's where I am with that. Housework, I've been basically keeping up with that. The one thing I did start working on today, I went through a bunch, not today, this week, I went through a bunch of old photos. A lot of them got tossed, but a lot of the photos were from when my husband and I were dating, from when our son was young. And I'll admit, it really made me miss my husband. It's been over 4 years now, and sometimes it just doesn't seem possible that I'm by myself, but it is what it is, and God is in control. So yeah, Midas, I don't think she enjoyed that. Now I had been going to put another little fruity box in the pen at home, but instead I'm hoping that maybe Marigold and Olivia will get along together and I can just keep them all in the chicken house at home. We'll find out tomorrow. And I had started on another broody box, but didn't finish it. Instead, if they get along fine, I'll be bringing that out here. And if they don't get along fine, even if they don't get along fine, what I'll do is the little house that I had set up for Olivia will get moved into the chicken house, and I will put a door on it so that I can get Marigold and her babies in there at night. So then the one that I started will come out here. Then when the Jersey Giants hatch out their eggs, which will be another couple of weeks, I'll probably have to get rid of the one rooster because I don't know how well he and Midas would get along together. And I have 10 hens currently that are laying in the 4 on maternity, and Midas should be okay with the 10 hens. And then I'd be able to put the broodies in there and be locking them in at night. And I may just keep doing this until I'm able to get out of here. But the only thing I got done in the yard was I worked some on the garden fence. I got the one fence post in where it belongs, and got the fence partially stapled in place. Because of them dropping that tree, and the way they did, they destroyed part of it, the fence. And I had some out here that was the same thing. I thought I had some at home and I can't find it. So I've got to look around and see if I can find that, because I have one small gap. It's like, I don't know, maybe 5-6 feet. And I don't want to go and buy another roll of fencing just for that. And that's fencing I will never buy again. And I got it because it's supposed to be good for rabbits. As smaller holes at the bottom, I've seen baby bunnies go right through that. And then it's supposed to, like I said, be good for, and then it's got the bigger holes at the top. And I have seen adult rabbits jump right through that. So yeah, that's not good. Like I said, I'll never buy fencing like that to keep anything out again, and it's really flimsy. I had thought about putting that up on the top of the chicken pen at home, and I just changed my mind. Did I say that I was working on getting the mugwort cleaned up? So I got a lot of that pulled out in the one area. I'll be working in that area tomorrow, and hopefully should be pretty much done that area tomorrow. And had the fence all done for the garden. They are calling for some rain tomorrow night. I hope we get it. We desperately need it. So that's about where I am for now. Oh, everybody say hello to Roxy. Hi, Roxy. This is the first time she's ever jumped up on me like that. Oh, we will talk at you later.